Welcome back to Club Football, as we are here on Super Sunday to have this match between Liverpool as they will take on Aston Villa as the first matchup here on Super Sunday. And the second matchup will feature here on Super Sunday will be at Arsenal in North London, as the Gunners, Arsenal, will take on Manchester United. And that game also is coming up later here on Super Sunday as well. And now to you, Andy. Big matchup between Liverpool and Aston Villa. We know that Liverpool are back into winning ways after losing their first matchup on match day 1 against Chelsea by 5-1. Picked up a victory over Leeds, obviously won against Newcastle in their second matchup, and now in their fourth matchup here on match day 4, they're taking on Aston Villa, who also had a very good start to the season as well under Unai Emery. Do you think this could be a very tough game here at Anfield between these two sides? Well, we know that Liverpool have got more an advantage comparison to Aston Villa, despite Villa had a very good start to the campaign. But I'd say that Liverpool, they might have lost to Chelsea, picked up a 4-3 victory against Leeds in their last home game, beaten Newcastle in their last matchup. But here, back at Anfield again, I do believe that they could do it. Jurgen Klopp knows that he's got a lot of belief in the Liverpool team. He knows that Liverpool are a team that wants to actually compete this season for the Premier League title, and they want to be up there because they have not won the league now for the last 34 years, and that's a very, very long time ago. So we all know that there's a lot of pressure on Jurgen Klopp to actually get it right this season for Liverpool. But as for Aston Villa, we know that they are a very top side in terms of the start they've had. They've got a new manager, a world-class manager, say Unai Emery, and he's given a lot of confidence to the Aston Villa team since he came in to replace Dean Smith. I know Dean Smith's been there for quite some time. He brought Villa up in the first place back into the Premier League 4 or 5 years ago, but things have changed. Villa, of course, want to be one of the top sides in the league and compete maybe for Europe in the future. And I've got to say that they've had a good start. Liverpool will probably be a tougher game because they're away, but who knows in the Premier League? Anything can happen between these two sides here in this matchup here on Super Sunday. Thank you there, Andy. And now let's get to the matchup between Liverpool versus Aston Villa at Anfield. A huge game between those two sides here in the Premier League. Villa had a very good start to the season, but as of Liverpool also, they're trying to get back into winning ways after losing to Chelsea in the first game of the season 5-1. And now, let's get to the coverage right now at Anfield. And the game is the game here live at Anfield. Liverpool versus Aston Villa. A very good start to the season to Aston Villa as well for Unai Emery, the manager for Villa, and also for Jurgen Klopp. They're trying to get back into winning ways after a poor defeat on the last Super Sunday on match day 1 to Chelsea. And the Liverpool supporters are really behind the team here in this big matchup here in this season. We know that Liverpool are currently 9th in the league. Villa are actually 6th in the Premier League, only above them on 1 point above Liverpool. And we know that for Liverpool's team, we can look at the lineup right here for Jurgen Klopp's side here. We've got goalkeeper we're going to have here is Alisson in goal for Liverpool. As obviously accompanied by Alisson, we are going to have defenders here. Robertson, Matteo, Canate and Alexander-Arnold. Midfield we've got is also Thiago, McAllister, and also here as well Dominic Sabotza and Rafael Nunes, and also Rafinha up front for the Liverpool team. But as for Aston Villa, however, since they've actually had a very, let's say, good start to the season so far in the Premier League, they obviously have goalkeeper in goal. Elimino Martinez is going to be the keeper for Villa today. And also we're going to have in defence, we're going to have is Morello, Pau Torres, a new signing from Chesco Blue Tigers, Matty Cash, Diego Carlos, Douglas Luiz, Jack Grealish, John McGinn, Leon Bailey, Ollie Watkins and Diaby is playing as well for the Villa team. A team huddle here between those Villa players for this big game here away from home. I know Villa obviously are not favourites to win this matchup here against Liverpool, but who knows here at Anfield? Anything can happen. We all know that last season when Dean Smith was in charge at Aston Villa, Villa actually knocked out Liverpool at the FA Cup by 5-2, and that was actually last season. It was. They've got a bit of a record here at Anfield. Just not to let you guys all know. And now to pass in now. Charles Fair, maybe a goal and a goal! And a goal scored there by Dominic. So my boy Sloy makes it 1-0 already so far in the game. The Hungarian midfielder scored against the keeper Martinez. What a start to the game for Liverpool. early onto the game, straight forward, beats past Martinez, and it's now 1-0 here to the Liverpool team. What a goal! And a brilliant goal right there, beats past him, and Villa are trailing here early on this matchup by 1-0. And now here's Diaby on the attack. Now Robertson wins it back now. Now McAllister. And now here's Leon Bailey. Pushing forward here now. This could be a chance for Villa there. And it's gone to Alisson's hands. Now here's Pau Torres. Now Douglas Luiz. Now Jack Grealish. Pushing forward here now for Aston Villa. Could be a chance here. Oh, goal! Sneaked it into the goal right there from Jack Grealish. Really 1v1 to the keeper. Beats the keeper and also goes into the back of the net. That was a very awkward shot there from the angle there from Jack Grealish, but he somehow got it in. And now it's 1-1 here between Villa and Liverpool. Game on. And I've got to say, Liverpool themselves a goal. And I'll say Unai Emery's attacking style of football is really working out for the Villa team. I've got to say. And it is one apiece here between the two sides. And Aston Villa have got themselves an away goal here in this Premier League game here on Super Sunday. Now Diaby now. Now to Ollie Watkins. Good defending there from Liverpool. And that's a chance. A goal for Villa! And again, the exact same player, Jack Grealish, scores the first. It's the second goal. It's been absolutely mayhem the first half so far in the first 20 minutes. Liverpool were leading by 1-0, and then Villa came back from 1-0 down to 2-1 at Anfield. Oh, what is going on here for Liverpool, I've got to say. What is going on with Liverpool defensively there? Aston Villa somehow got through and got another goal there to make it 2-1. We actually played like 20 minutes so far. It's now 2-1 already. And now it's McAllister. And now here's to Matty Cash. Now it's McGinn now. Cash now wins the ball. Holds it there now to Diego Carlos. Now here's to John McGinn. On the counter-attack here now. Good defending there from Robertson. Now here's Thiago. Now pass there to Darwin Núñez. Or Núñez is through here now. It could be a chance to get another goal. Make it 2-2. Maybe a comeback in the game, but it's still 2-1 though. And now it's really going pushing forward here now. Diaby, Moussa Diaby. Oh, he's trying to hit it, but it's gone right into the crowd. And now a short pass there from Alisson. And now Szoboszlai on the attack here for Liverpool. And now Darwin Núñez. And a save there from Martinez. It could have been 2-2, but corner here. Header, oh, there from Mateo. Edler Mateo there put his head onto that, and it's gone wide out for a goal kick here for Villa. Trying to get back into the game here, Liverpool, I've got to say. It's been a very, let's say, good half so far. Villa came back from 1-0 down to 2-1 here at Anfield. Not heard of in football. And now Ollie Watkins now to Jack Grealish. Now Grealish now on the attack here now for Aston Villa. And now here's to Alexander-Arnold now to Szoboszlai. Now McAllister. Now back to Ollie Watkins here now for Aston Villa now to John McGinn. Now back to Watkins. Now Watkins is through. It could be a chance here maybe. Oh, it's gone to the hands of the keeper. It could be 3-1, but the whistle blows here for half time. Liverpool have got to get back into the great game or else. Because at the moment here, Villa are taking the lead, of course, here at half-time. 2 goals from that man, Jack Grealish. Villa through and through. As the score at half-time is Liverpool 1, Aston Villa 2. And we are back here for the second half between Liverpool and Aston Villa here. 2-1 at the break. Villa had a very good half, I think, in terms of what they've done. To score in the first 20 minutes of the game, to go from 1-0 down to 2-1. It's an absolute miracle there for Unai Emery's side. But now here's Darwin Núñez now on the attack here now. I think Klopp's team have been very, very tender players at half-time. Jurgen Klopp to try and get back into it. Because they're losing at home they are here against Aston Villa at Anfield. One of the tough places to go, by the way. A lot of teams go to Anfield and never get results. And always the time Liverpool's the dominant team, with the fans helping them every time when they cheer. And you never walk alone every single game. And they never disappoint the Liverpool supporters, of course, here at Anfield. There's a shot, though, but it's gone to the keeper's hands there of Addison. It could have been free there, but good save. And now Rafa Leao now. Now to Darwin Núñez. He cuts through. This is another cut through here again. Darwin Núñez. He's looking to go 2-2, but good defending there from the Aston Villa there. Now back again now. Oh my God, Dominic Szoboszlai. Shot. Oh, the side netting. Dominic Szoboszlai right there. Could have made it 2-2, but it's going to be here a goal kick here for Villa. And it's been a very good game. I've got to say, Villa have been holding out. They've been this 2-1 lead. I think Liverpool doing what they can, of course, at the moment, but they are losing this game here by 2-1. And now here's Matty Cash. Oh, they don't get a foul here. Looks like it might be a foul. Could be from Mateo and Cash, but play answers the ref. Now Thiago. Now Rafael Leao now on the attack here now. Pass all the way here now to Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez! A goal for Liverpool! And they're back in level terms. Finally, they're back in it. And Liverpool are now 2-2 in this game. And I've got to say, this has been absolutely great. This is for Liverpool. To be actually 2-1 down, the 2-2. I know all the Liverpool fans, of course, are desperate to get themselves back into winning ways after losing that first match up to Chelsea in the first game of the season. But I've got to say, it is 2-2. Now it's Moussa Diaby for Aston Villa now. Trying to find a pass in now to Gerald Morello. Now to Douglas Luiz. Now here's to Jack Grealish. And now Konate wins it back here now for Liverpool. Here's Rafinha. Rafinha now. Pushing forward here. It could be a chance. It could be for Rafinha. Rafinha, goal! It's 3-2! And Liverpool are now back in front. Like Liverpool did, of course, in the first minutes of the game. They were leading by 1-0. And then Villa got back into it. And then Liverpool got back in the second half. And now they're back in front. They are back in front here. And it's been a very good game between the two sides here, Villa and Liverpool. And Rafinha makes it 3-2 to the Reds. And all the Liverpool fans are so happy to see that happen, of course. And for Jurgen Klopp's side in this game. But 3-2, I've got to say, on the scoreline. It's been absolutely magnificent, this match. Now Cash. Now Cash going forward here now to Ollie Watkins here. Now here's now Watkins now again now to Gerald Morello. Now Douglas Luiz. Now Grealish. Now Rafinha. Want it back now to Thiago here. Now Thiago now. Okay, that's going to be now a free kick for Villa. Now is Carlos now takes it. Now is Bailey. Now here's Dominic Szoboszlai. And now Darwin Núñez now. Now could be a chance here for Liverpool to go 4-2 up here. Crossing the box here from Szoboszlai. And a header away there from Villa. And now back in against Szoboszlai again. But Villa won the ball back now. It's all over. The whistle blows for full time. And Liverpool have got the 3 points. The big 3 points. And Jurgen Klopp's side came back from 2-1 down to 2-2. Unai Emery gave Klopp a very good game here at Anfield, but Liverpool, on the other hand, got themselves their 3 points again here in their third straight win after losing to Chelsea at the first game of the season. As a full-time score at Anfield, it's Liverpool 3, Aston Villa 2. It'd be a very, very most entertaining game at Anfield. Liverpool were losing 2-1 in the matchup to Aston Villa. They've turned it around from actually losing 2-1 to 3-2. Even though Liverpool were in the lead early on in the game. But somehow they got back in it, of course, after a very poor first half. And Andy, how do you feel on Liverpool's fortunes here today by winning this matchup scrapely by 3-2 to Villa? We all know that it's going to be a very good game. It's going to be, because we know how Villa's defensively has been absolutely organised, I've got to say, for the last 4 games so far this season. But you've got to understand that Liverpool's quality is a lot better off compared to Liverpool's in terms of they are an established top 6 side. And I see that Jurgen Klopp's team was struggling a little bit defensively. They did that in the Leeds game a few weeks back when it was 4-3 to Liverpool in that game. I know Leeds, of course, really made it difficult for the Liverpool's defence. But the exact same thing happened as well today's game here at Anfield. And they've got to really probably change their fortunes around, of course, in the next match. But I've got to say, in this game here today, I thought that Liverpool, they got lucky in the second half to actually get back in front in the match. I thought Villa, going into half-time, were absolutely brilliant. They actually knew what they were doing. I think Jack Grealish as well, especially, was actually one of the top players for Aston Villa. And he's still good. And I know a lot of teams actually wanted to sign him in the summer transfer window. But he's chosen to stay for his boyhood club Villa, the team that he supports as a child. And for him to actually almost get something out of this game here on this match day is big for Villa. But at the same time, they might be a little bit disappointed to not, get 3 points or even a point over Anfield here in today's game. But at the same time, still resilient, still kept going, and they did very, very well to actually bring that play in this matchup here at Anfield here today's game. And now let's speak about this next matchup we have on Super Sunday. It will be Arsenal versus Manchester United. A very big game between these two sides. These two teams have been rivals for so many years between the two teams. Like the Sir Alex Fergusons and the Wengers, the Roy Keanes and the Vieiras through the years. And now, Andy, do you think who will come out here at the Emirates here today as a winner? Or maybe will this be a very tight game between these two sides? You cannot question this great rivalry between Arsenal and Manchester United. These two teams go batting out each other through the years with the Premier League battle, the title race between the two sides. You said about Wenger and Ferguson, Vieira and also Roy Keane through the years. We know how good and intense this rivalry really is between these two teams. But we all know that Arsenal had a very slow start to the season. They've only picked up 1 win so far in this campaign at Crystal Palace. But in their last 2 home meetings against Leicester City and Norwich, they drew those 2 matches disappointingly. But also, they did very, very well during the week by winning the Super Cup final against Bayern Munich to win their first ever European Super Cup trophy in their club's history as a club for Arsenal. But for Man U, 3 straight results, 3 straight victories for Manchester United. Doing very, very well to actually beat Spurs away from home. Obviously one to Wolves and also one to Leicester as well. And also Ronaldo is obviously back now playing for United after obviously leaving United in 2009 to join Real Madrid. He was there for 4 or 5 seasons. Then he joined the Republic State side, Georgington Red Devils, for the last 9 years at the club. And now he's back at the club that created Ronaldo, Manchester United. And we know that Ronaldo has been through the battles with Arsenal through the years. And it'd be a very interesting game for him and also for Pochettino as well for Manchester United. And it'll be a real brilliant game it's going to be here between these two teams here at the Emirates. And we'll see who comes up on top between Arsenal and Man United. And we are here at the Emirates. The big game here between these two sides. Manchester United travel away from home to take on Arsenal in this matchup. 2 greatest teams in the Premier League era have won lots of Premier League titles through the years between these two teams, like the Premier League 3 times for Arsenal. As for Man United, they've won a few titles through the years as well. 15 Premier League titles in their name. And we know United, of course, are currently 5th in the league, and Arsenal are 10th in the league. Won the league table stands, of course, on this last game here on Super Sunday for today. And these two teams are prepared and they are ready to go for this big game. And let's find out who will win this game between these two sides. So as for Arsenal's team, we've got here Mikel Arteta's put in goal today. Will be number 22, David Raya is going to be the goalkeeper for Arsenal. We've got here is Kimawar, Gabriel, Saliba and also White. Jorginho, Declan Rice, Odegaard, got Saka, Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus up front. And we know that Cristiano Ronaldo, the Manchester United forward, signed from Georgines and Red Devils in the summer transfer window. He is actually 37 years old, and he's very familiar to this rivalry between Arsenal and Man United when he was actually United's first spell as player for United, obviously under Sir Alex Ferguson and the Wenger rivalry. But as for the team, we've got Navas in goal, we've got Luke Shaw, Slur, and also Marquinhos, and also Dalot. We've got Kessie, we've got also Bruno Fernandes, Ronaldo up front, of course, Garnacho also playing, and that's the team for Manchester United. The two teams are ready for kick-off. It's Pochettino's United versus Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. And can Arsenal get their first home win this season? They haven't done that yet so far this campaign. And could they do it against Man United here on match day 4 on Super Sunday? And here we go! And we are live for this coverage here between the two teams here, between Manchester United and Arsenal in this game. And now Kessie with the ball here. They start kick-off here, United. Now Marcus Rashford. Good defense. Oh, good tackle there from Saka. Kept it on the pitch there for Arsenal. Now is Jesus. Now Odegaard now on the attack here. And good defending there from Casemiro there for Manchester United. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now to Ronaldo. And now Ronaldo's through here. Cristiano Ronaldo, and good defending there, cover there from Saliba there for Arsenal. Now, okay, all lost the ball now, back now, again now, Bruno Fernandes is through. As it could be a foul there, no it's not. Clears it away here for Arsenal, Saliba, trying to clear it away. But now Rashford has a shot, good block, Rashford again, and it's gone to the keeper's hands there, and it's got off there from Ray. And now it's back to United again, now Garnacho there, dangerous position, dangerous, Casemiro, and it's 1-0. And Manchester United are in front in the first 12 minutes into the game. And that is not good for Arsenal. What the earth they're doing in the back. Awful defending whatsoever. David Raya did not catch the ball. He actually gave it CD away. And then a clearance away was actually poor there from Gabriel. And then obviously Casemiro won the ball and had a shot against the keeper. And United are in front here against Arsenal. Not looking good here for the Gunners. And now here's to Jesus here, cutting through. Jesus on the attack here for Arsenal. He might get a goal back and make it 1-1 to equalise again. They have! And Arsenal are now 1-1 now. And Arsenal managed to get themselves back in level terms after when United scored that silly mistake defending from Arsenal's defence. And Arsenal rectified that and got themselves a goal in the other end to make it 1-1 here. It's game on here at the Emirates between the two sides. And now there you go, 1-1. And United obviously are not, had a very good start to the game. But Arsenal trying to get back into it. There's a foul there, starting tackle there from Arsenal here. And looks like his Ronaldo's been fouled. And Jorginho right there's getting booked already here. Free kick here for United. And Bruno will take it now to pass the short to Marquinhos. Now Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Casemiro! It's 2-1! And I can't believe this now. United now back in front. In the first 20 minutes of the game, it's been a very good game so far. Look what happened to the Liverpool and Aston Villa match when Villa were 2-1 up they were at Anfield in the first 20 minutes of the other game. And the exact same things happening here at the Emirates here at the other afternoon kick-off game between the two sides. And that's a very good goal there for Casemiro, and United are back in front. And I've got to say, Arsenal had a very slow start to the season, obviously, by actually drawing to Norwich in their last match at the Emirates, and even drawing to Leicester at the first game of the season. And they haven't picked up their first home win yet of this campaign so far. And they could lose it here, they could do. They haven't lost a game yet this season, though, but they only picked up 2 draws and also 1 win this season, 0 losses in their first 3 games of the season before heading to the international break from last week. And now Marquinhos. Now Ronaldo. Now to Bruno Fernandes. Now Bruno Fernandes now. Good tackle there. Good tackle there from Gabriel. And now here's Declan Rice. Scored, of course, during the week against Bayern Munich in the Super Cup final. And now Jesus now going forward here. Jesus trying to get a goal. They try and get back in level. But good defending right there from the Man U defence. And now here's Bruno Fernandes here for Man United. Finds there on Garnacho. Garnacho's running down the wing here. Garnacho! And it's 3-1. And now Manchester United are now extended the lead to make it 3-1. What a pass there from Bruno Fernandes. He found Garnacho there. And Garnacho wasn't found by a defender there from Arsenal there, Gabriel. When he went through, beats past Raya. And it's now 3-1 to United here. Not very good here for Arsenal at all to actually concede 3 goals in the first half. Now Ronaldo's through. Ronaldo's going for a shot and a save there from Ray. It could be 4-1, it could be now a corner. And Arsenal need to wake up, they have to, because they've conceded 2 extra goals more from the score from Arsenal from 3-1. They've got to score 2 goals back to actually get back in level here between the two. I don't think it's going to be very tough, I reckon it's going to be for Arsenal to try and get back into it. United's been all over Arsenal in the first half. Now Ronaldo. Now Rashford. Oh, good save there from David Raya. And now it's going to be here now, corner here for Manchester United. Head away there from Odegaard. Garnacho. Now Kessie, a goal! And now it's 4-1 before half time. And his boos at the Emirates. Absolute pure boos from Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. How could Arsenal concede 4 goals in the first half to Manchester United, their arch rivals, or one of their rivals this season? And it's now 4-1. And it's half time. And the Arsenal supporters are really expressing their frustrations in the first half. And I can't blame them one bit, because you cannot do this against United. One of the rivalries this season, or the whole season for Arsenal maybe. But I know it's early days of the season, but for United though, they've been absolutely dominated this first half. As it ends here at the Emirates at half time, it's Arsenal 1, Manchester United 4. And we are back here for the second half here. And can Arsenal get back in the game? I don't think so. There's no way back now for Arsenal, I don't think. But we'll see. Still a second half to go though. Now here's Martin Odegaard. Jorginho now to Jesus. Going through the defence of United though. But now Marquinhos. Now here's to Garnacho now. And now here's Ronaldo. Now to Kimmel now wins it back here for the Arsenal team. Kimmel now to Jorginho. Now here's Jesus. Jesus now, could he find a pass? Could he? Lost the ball now to Marquinhos. Now it's Ronaldo. Now Ronaldo's here on the attack here. Ronaldo's through. Ronaldo's got a shot and it's gone wide. And it's only Ronaldo has not scored yet so far in this thrashing game United have actually having here at the Emirates. He's not on the score sheet since United have been dominating this game. But I've got to say, it's been a very good first half, and even though it could be 5 though, but it's gone wide out of target. Now here's Martinelli now, pushing forward here for Arsenal here. Now Martinelli, and it's gone to Navas's hands very easily there and comfortably there for him. Now here's to Kimmel. Now to Jorginho. Now Jesus, lost it now to Slur. Now he's Bruno Fernandes now. Now here's Gabriel. Lost the ball here. It was a free kick actually. So Slur will take it now to Marquinhos. Control. Rashford! Oh god, that could have been 5, but save. Now it's going to be now corner here for Manchester United. Now Fernandes. Head away from Arsenal. Garnacho. Shot. Oh my god, that was a good chance there from Kessie. He really scored already today, he has, but what a shot. But it went wide, and we know that obviously Casemiro scored 2 goals today against Arsenal. Comes off the pitch, and Paulinho's coming on to replace him. And now here's to Jesus here. Looking for a pass. Lost it there now to Garnacho now. Garnacho lost it now to Nuno Mendes here. He's on the attack here now, Mendes. He's going to find a pass here, Mendes. He's on the attack here now. Mendes is through. Mendes! Save! Jesus! And a goal back for Arsenal. And Jesus scores the second goal for Arsenal. There's no way back now for the Gunners though. But at least they might get a little bit of something, a little bit of pride before the end of the game. We all probably know that it's not likely that Arsenal will get back and get another goal or another goal after that and make it 4-4. We only got 10 minutes left of the game. You never know though. But what a goal though for Jesus to get a little bit of comeback maybe in this game. Alexandro Garnacho comes off, and also his replacement is Telles is coming on by the way for Man United. Now Telles on the ball meanwhile here. Pushing forward here now. Gabriel lost it now. No, Saliba wins it back for Arsenal. Now here's to Odegaard. Now Saka. And now Jorginho. Now Jorginho now find Ben White. Ben White's through. Ben White to Martinelli. Good header right there away. And now Telles there wins it. Now here's to Fernandes here. Now to Cristiano Ronaldo. He's through. Ronaldo's through. Has a shot and a goal. You've got to have Ronaldo on the score sheet in this thrashing game to Arsenal. And he has, finally. And he's bringing back the years, the flashbacks from the past. And a brilliant goal right there for CR7. And Arsenal are definitely toasted now, they are. As Cristiano Ronaldo gets on the score sheet, finally he has, in his thrashing game to Arsenal. United have been absolutely dominant, they've been. Garnacho, Kessie, 2 goals from Casemiro, and 1 for the GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo. And I know that he's still got at his age of 39 years old, he's still got the quality about him, and he's still got the ability from back in the day. And it's going to be over any minute now to actually wrap up the match-up here between the two sides. Now, here's Martinelli driving through the attack here now. Martinelli now goes for a shot, saved there for Keylor Navas. So now it's going to be a corner here for Arsenal. We all know it's over though. But Arsenal will try and sort of here at the end of the game. And now it's going to be a header and a goal, a consolation before the end of the game. Great cross there from Saka, right to the head of Gabriel. A brilliant victory right there for Manchester United. And 5-3 the score was. Disappointing game for Mikel Arteta's team. But Casemiro scored 2 wonderful goals for Manchester United. And the match ends here right now, as it was here. Arsenal 3, Manchester United 5 at the end of match day 4 here on Super Sunday. A very big win for Manchester United, 3 points in the bag for them, and Arsenal lost their first game of the Premier League season. And Andy, what's your thoughts on Arsenal getting battered at home at the Emirates? Well, I believe that United were a lot more better in the game. They showed a lot more resilience in the game, and they found chances, they found space, they found opportunities to score. And we all know that Bruno Fernandes was a main part of that by assisting Garnacho. Found space, created space for Garnacho to go and score against Raya. And then in the second half, created a pass to his fellow Portuguese teammate Cristiano Ronaldo to score the 5th goal in the matchup. He was my best player in the game in terms of, switching passes, find space, create space, and wonder why they won the game 5-2, because Bruno Fernandes in the middle has created those chances in the game for United to actually make it a lot harder for the Arsenal's team. And now let's get straight now to the highlights of all the other 8 games across the Premier League here for match day 4 before we wrap things up here on Super Sunday. Everton got themselves the first goal in the first 4 minutes of the matchup as Dominic Calvert-Lewin switched the pass to Doucouré and he beats past the keeper of Sheffield United to make it 1-0 to the Toffees early on in the game. A short corner for Everton. Iwobi passed there to Ross Barkley. And then Barkley all the way crossing to the box there to Braithwaite. Headed the ball into the net. And the Toffees Everton are now 2 goals in front here against Sheffield United. And then Sheffield United got themselves a goal in the matchup. Back in the game. A shot from Suso. Blocked off away from the Everton defender. Went to the head of Archer. Heading into the back of the net to make it 1 goal back for Sheffield United. And maybe a comeback could happen for the Blades. Then Everton got themselves a 3rd goal in the matchup as Richarlison beats past the keeper to make it 3-1 to the Toffees, as it looks like Everton are running away with it here at Bramall Lane. And then, however, before half-time, Everton made it 4 goals to 1 as Dominic Calvert-Lewin beats past Fodingham to make it 4 goals to 1 to the Toffees. Absolute superb strike for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and he beats past the keeper, and now it's 4-1 to Everton. And then in the second half, however, Richarlison beats past all the Sheffield United defenders, strikes it past Foddenham, and now it is 5-1 to Everton in the game, as the Brazilian makes it 5, and a great goal right there for him, and Everton for Sean Dyche. He'll be very happy to take the 5-1 lead. Another set piece cross from Alex Iwobi, cross into the box, into the head of Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and now Everton made it 6-1 in the game. And I've got to say, no one there marking him right into his head. And now it's 6 for Everton. And it wasn't long, of course, for Everton to score a 7th goal of the matchup, as Richarlison was 1v1 to the keeper, Foddenham, and then it's now 7-1 to the Toffees. Wonderful run, and again, Everton scores a 7th here past Sheffield United, and now they are getting embarrassed here at home. And Richarlison again made a huge perfect run all the way past the Sheffield's defence again to make it 8-1. And the newly promoted side, Sheffield United, are getting absolutely humiliated here against Everton. And they've had a very poor start to the campaign back into the Premier League after a long 16 years away from the top flight. And the game ended here as Richarlison scored a hat-trick in the game. And the match ended here at Bramall Lane as Sheffield United 1, Everton 8. The defending champions of the Premier League, Man City, lead by 1-0 early on in the matchup by Karim Benzema beats past the newly promoted side Norwich City in the game in the first 8 minutes of the matchup, even though that Norwich did actually draw against Arsenal in their last matchup. But here at Man City, it seems the other way round. And then, however, in the second half, Lionel Messi beats past Angus Gunn for a 2nd goal in the matchup, as Man City extend the lead here by 2-0 against Norwich City, the Canaries. A massive victory right there for Man City in the game as he won the matchup here against Norwich City by 2-0 here at the Etihad Stadium, and 4 wins straight for the Sky Blues of Manchester. Not a very good start for Spurs in the first 17 minutes of the game as Rangers got themselves in the lead in the matchup though by a goal from Harry Wilson to put them in the lead here at Ibox by 1-0 in the game. Brilliant touch from Wilson, beats past the Spurs defence, and now Rangers lead early on in the game by 1-0 here at Ibox. And Heung-min Son got himself a goal back for Spurs to make it 1-0 in the matchup, as Samba couldn't save that one, but Spurs are now level, and Ange Postecoglou's Tottenham are now back in level terms in the match. But then, however, in the second half, Harry Kane makes it 2 for Tottenham, and finally Spurs got themselves in the lead by a brilliant pass right there from Fabinho to make it 2-1 for Spurs in the match. And then Harry Kane extends the lead and make it 3-1 as Kane was 1v1 to Samba, beats past Samba, and then it's 3-1 to Spurs in the game as Tottenham Hotspur are now looking for another victory on the cards here for Ange Postecoglou's Tottenham. And then Harry Kane got himself a hat-trick from a header cross into the box again as Rangers look like getting demolished here they are at home here to Spurs. As there was no man marking to Kane, as Kane easily headed the ball past Samba to make it 4-1 to Spurs. But in the 90th minute of the matchup, however, Tottenham, they got themselves the 5th goal of the matchup here, as actually was a goal scored there by Kulusevski to make it 5 for Tottenham. And I've got to say, a brilliant long run there from Kulusevski, beating past his Rangers defenders. And now he was 1v1 to Samba, and that's 5-1 to Spurs in the game. This is Harry Kane's first hat-trick returning back to Spurs after leaving Spurs in 2017 to join Manchester United, and he won himself the ball as he scored a hat-trick in the matchup as the match ended between Rangers and Spurs as Rangers 1, Spurs 5. And Leicester City got themselves the first goal of the matchup against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. A shot from Perez, rebounded back to Courtois, back to Perez, had a shot again, and Leicester City made it 1-0 at Stamford Bridge early on in the game. And Chelsea, doing quite well so far this season, have conceded a silly goal right there to Leicester City. And then Chelsea got themselves a goal back in the matchup as Tammy Abraham in the second half finally got level for Chelsea in the game, as Leicester City will very hang on to dear life that 1-goal lead until the second half, and then Tammy Abraham strikes it, and now it's 1 apiece here between Chelsea and Leicester City. And Chelsea finally got themselves their noses in front against Leicester City finally in the game, as a goal scored again by Tammy Abraham to score his second goal for Chelsea in the matchup. Unbelievable, cutting through the Leicester City defence and strikes it there, and Schmeichel couldn't save that one, and now it's reality check for Leicester as Chelsea now are back in front for the first time this matchup by 2-1. And then Leicester City got themselves back in the game, however, again here, as Jamie Vardy beats past Courtois, and Chelsea now level here against Leicester City by 2 apiece in this matchup. I've got to say, Vardy was actually 1v1 to Courtois. There was no one there marking Jamie Vardy, and now it's level here to make it 2-2. And the game actually ended here with a draw between the two sides. Both teams got a point out of each other at Stamford Bridge, as it ends here as Chelsea 2, Leicester City 2 at the end of the match. A perfect start for Newcastle as Miguel Almiron made it 1-0 against Brighton away from home at the Amex. A good start for Newcastle as the Tuna Army made it 1-0 in the matchup here against Brighton here. But however, Brighton got themselves a goal back in the matchup to make it 1 apiece in the matchup in 10 minutes of the game so far. 1v1 to the keeper, beast past the keeper, right into the top side netting, and now Brighton Hove Albion are now level here to Newcastle by 1 apiece in this match. Lack of communication between the Brighton defender and also the Brighton keeper Sanchez, and it went to Joelinton, had a strike to the Sanchez, and now it is 2-1 to Newcastle, and finally they're back in front in this matchup here at the Amex. And then finally, Matoma was 1v1 there to the goalkeeper, beats past the keeper, and now it's 2-2 in the matchup here, as Brighton are not giving up without a fight here against Newcastle at the Amex. And then finally, Brighton got themselves in front for the first time this matchup as Gross beats past Nick Pope, and Brighton Hove Albion are now 3-2 up in the matchup here at the Amex Stadium. Brilliant pass there to obviously Gross, and Nick Pope couldn't beat him, and now it is 3-2 in the matchup here for Brighton, and he runs down to the manager Roberto De Zerbi after the 3-2 lead. But the 90th minute of the matchup, Matoma ran through the defenders again and scores his second goal for Brighton Hove Albion in the matchup here, as Newcastle United look like they're very toasted here this evening in the matchup, as it was a great victory right there for Brighton Hove Albion, and they did not give up without a fight, the newly promoted side from the Championship. And they stepped up to Newcastle here at home, and they won the match up here by 4-2 at the Amex. It took Wolves to the second half to get themselves in the lead after struggling after 3 straight defeats in the last 3 games. Finally, they could put that to rest as Wolverhampton Wanderers got themselves a goal by 1-0 by Wang Hee Chang. Beats past the keeper, Dean Henderson, as our Wolverhampton Wanderers are in front here at Selhurst Park. And then, however, Crystal Palace got themselves a penalty in the matchup as Wilfred Zaha got fouled there by Craig Dawson, and the referee gives him a yellow card and points to the spot for a penalty for Palace. And Zaha took the penalty and he puts it right into that bottom corner, and it was a goal there for Palace to get themselves level and back in the match-up here, as Ivory Coast forward Wilfried Zaha returns back after leaving Arsenal to join his boyhood club Palace, and he scores against Wolves here to make it 1-1. And Wolves didn't give up without a fight though, as Chuncha beats past Henderson and make it 2-1 in the match-up here, as Wolves' resilience in this match-up has been absolutely perfect ever since losing the last 3 games of the Premier League season after a poor start to the campaign. They could put that to rest here, as they are leading here by 2-1 to Palace. But however, things weren't the case of Wolves, however, as Edouard ended the game 2-2 the match-up here. But Wolverhampton Wanderers finally got themselves their first point in the Premier League season, as they drew away from home here at Selhurst Park, as it was Crystal Palace 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, and Edouard made it 2-2 in the last parts of the game before the 90th minute of the match-up. And that means a draw and a point between the both sides here to wrap up here on match day 4 of the Premier League here.